Hey everyone. Well, here we are. We are all working from home, and I thought I would put together a little vlog on how to be productive and how to stay focused while working in your home office. I've been doing this for a really long time, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to share all my tips and my strategies, including how I deal with the fam and my dog. If you're ready, let's get started. So we're all working from home due to the COVID-19 virus. Not under circumstances that most of us want, but here we are. So I thought, let me put together some tips for you, and I'm just going to give you, let's say 10 of my favorite tips from a blog post that I wrote recently. Here's my first tip. Enjoy that you're home if you can. Maybe that's just making your coffee and sitting outside on your patio, maybe spending time with your dog. If you are a morning person, go with your morning energy. If you're a night owl, go with your night energy in regard to working from home. Try to have a schedule. Get up, take a shower, have a morning routine, and plan your day. Taking a shower when I first get up in the morning as if I'm going out to an appointment, maybe doing a little makeup, because when I don't, trust me, that's when somebody says, can we do a Zoom call? I'm like, oh God. I highly suggest that you get dressed. Now, here's the thing. I'm cool with yoga pants, drawstring Lily Pulitzer pants, and even PJs. But even I feel better when I get dressed and put a little skirt on with a nice top and go into my office and get my stuff done. If you did not plan it the night before, which actually is tip number 2, if you can plan out what your day is going to look like the night before, you're going to feel a lot better when you get up in the morning and not so scattered. Because at the end of the day, you don't have the same structure that you would maybe at your office. So, tip number 3, don't check your email at 6 o'clock in the morning if that's not your jam. I check my email around 8:30 in the morning. And tip number 4, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb at about 6:30 in the evening until about 8:30 in the morning. It just helps me not get overly distracted when I'm trying to get things done. Tip number 5, time blocking. Yeah, now you got to figure out some time blocking, and at the same time, you need to get up and move around. So the Pomodoro method is a really good way for you to maybe figure out some structure as far as your time blocking in 25-minute increments to get your to-do list done. What I suggest too is that you get up every hour and you move around. And if that means setting a timer on your phone as well, do it so that you get up from your chair, desk, wherever you're sitting, and you're getting, you're moving and you're grooving. To tip number, 6, find a dedicated workspace that you can sit down and work at, whether that's at a kitchen table, your island in the kitchen, dining room table, maybe you do have a dedicated office space. A lot of people like to work from their sofa. I would just say carve it out and make sure it's dedicated to you so that you can be productive. All right. And number 7, add your regular exercise routine in. What I'm seeing right now is tons and tons of virtual classes right online, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, all local, by the way, who are offering to do these classes for free. So, I started a yoga program in January, and I really fell off the wagon, I have to be honest with you. So my goal moving forward is to implement Mondays are my yoga day. Number 8, make sure that you know how to use these Zoom video platforms, whether it is FaceTiming, Zoom, GoToMeeting, WhatsApp, Google Hangouts, Slack. Learn it so that you can jump in and out of these meetings without any stress. So make sure you learn these apps. You're home, you have the time, and you really don't have a choice at this point, so make sure you learn them. Number 9, FaceTime your colleagues. Jump on a Zoom meeting so you have a sense of community and don't talk about business. There's a lot of virtual happy hours, a lot of virtual hangouts going on right now with colleagues and friends, and it's a way for you to continue feeling a sense of community, because one of the biggest challenges right now is if you're used to being at your office, you're losing your sense of community, and that could be part of your social life too. So be kind to yourself, jump on, meet new people in your business. One of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm thinking outside the box, and I am talking to people online and inviting them to interview and things like that, get some different fresh perspectives. Start a mastermind. I just did one for my real estate group, Women to Women in Real Estate, and we had like 8 or 10 ladies on there, and we masterminded in a very casual, low-key way about things that we're doing in our businesses. And I think that's going to be really key. If you are a visual person, take advantage of getting some whiteboards and putting those out so you can see your goals and see your traction. I love my Google Calendar, but I'm also a writer, so I like to write down task lists too, and I especially like to put them on a whiteboard or in a day runner. I'd love to know what you're using, because everybody's a little different, but I am super visual and I like to keep my goals in front of me. While you're in your home office, put your earphones in and listen to your favorite podcast. Just because you're not commuting back to work doesn't mean that there isn't a great podcast episode out for you right now. I have the Real Estate Influencer Buzz, and I interview people all the time, and I love finding new podcasts for me to listen to. So at the end of the day, I think, if you can find a podcast that's going to help you educate, motivate, and inspire, especially right now, find some podcasts, ask your friends, and see what else you can be listening to. 10, if you're going to be working from home right now, take advantage of the courses that you did not finish, that you paid for, but you didn't finish, right? We've all done it, that $7, $10, $20 course. Go back in and see what you can finish and what you can add to your skill set while you have this time at home. Now, one of the things I will say to you is there is, some time to do some self-care, because working from home, you have to figure that 24/7, wow, that's kind of tough. So don't be 24/7. Make sure that you're taking time to do some self-care. If that means taking an app like the Calm app and doing a little meditation, maybe prayer is your thing. Again, going back to maybe some yoga, do some self-care so that you're breaking up your time and do it somewhere else other than your office space or where you're working. Another great tip is that if you're working from home, you definitely want to learn how to use video. And this is the time where you could order a ring light like what I have, or a tripod, and start doing some fun videos that talk about your business, talk about where you live, talk about topics that you enjoy that might be something that other people would enjoy. So this is the time that you can learn how to do this. There's so many tutorials online now. It's so easy. I use Filmora to do my editing of my software, and it's a win-win. One other thing that I highly recommend is start going through your computer and your phone and declutter. Declutter what you have on there, like your photos that you already have copies of, or they're not relevant anymore. Make albums and put things on them so that they're organized when you need to do a video or you want to throw something up on Instagram. You've already got them handy. I have folders for the beach, for downtown Boca, for food, wine. And if I need something, I can pull it really quickly. And if I want to put together a little video on InShot, bing, bang, boom, I am ready to go. So I'm going to mention a few little things about the downside. I know there's a lot of distractions right now. You could be homeschooling, and you may have people here at home that normally are also outside working. So there's distractions with that. Staying focused is hard. And sometimes you have to set up some boundaries and let people know that, hey, you're on the phone, or you're going to be on a webinar, or maybe you have a team meeting online. Setting boundaries and staying focused and trying not to get distracted is going to be on your list. It is a little bit of a downside, but you can do this. You can get through this. Another downside is lack of structure. So you've got to build in some structure, and what I suggest is maybe get an accountability partner to help you with that. Reach out to somebody, say, listen, I need some structure and I need some accountability. Can you be my go-to person if I'm feeling like I need a little like rah-rah, hey, help me out, I'm falling off the schedule. So I would definitely reach out to someone that you know, like, and trust, and make them your accountability partner. Another little distraction is pets. So I have a yellow lab named Brody. He's somewhere floating around here, and it never fails when I'm on a phone call, on a webinar, he comes in and he either whines or he passes gas. Keep the poker face. We're all used to seeing our cats and dogs and parrots and fish and stuff online. Don't worry about it. People are cool with it right now, especially because we're working from home. And lastly, one big downside, the laundry, the dishes, the cleaning, the dusting. We're all dealing with different stresses, struggles, financial strains, unemployment. You know, I'm an independent contractor. I have to figure out things that are going to help me in my business, not just today, but 30 days from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now. What kind of landscape are we going to be looking at? So working from home can be so nice, and you can make it a great experience. Looking at some of the tips that I've offered, there's some other great tips out there. And be kind to yourself, be gentle to others, and like as Alan says, be kind. We all have to work together right now and know that we're not getting things done necessarily as fast as we were, but no less, you can be highly productive from home, and it can be a really nice experience. I have to say, I'm so used to working from home, but now it's been very interesting because I've had people reach out to me to say, how do you structure your day? And I'm like, well, this is what I'm doing to get my projects done. And I would say one of the other tips I can give you is consistency. Have some consistency with what you're doing. If you want to join me every week, I'm going to be dropping videos. You can tap on the bell to get notifications, and I share all things Boca Raton, South Florida lifestyle, and things about my real estate life that may have some interest to you.